course, a dunk contest. It's over. And laying it up and through is Craig Porter Jr.
This position is a no-brainer for him as far as just a leader. Obviously, you know, his position in the NBPA, so I'm just happy for him. And these guys don't understand what kind of leader and great guy that they have because he has their best interests at heart.
Hawk, good idea. Don't leave it up to the official, but it's behind Javonte Green. Jerome instead of the three, an easy one inside Porter. Their biggest lead of the game, Garland back on the floor. It'll be Porter.
It's a big shot. That's a big shot.
Yeah, when you're bleeding.
Wow. It tells you the difference in the league.
This season, the Cavs entered action at 123 a night, and Porter puts it up and in.
I would have kept dribbling it and went to the basket. There were so many Sixers down there, there would have been an advantage, surely.
Garland shoots it to Porter, who's checked in. And that's not an easy shot.
Williams, he'll shovel off and find Meaches. Meaches nearly got stripped, and he did. Porter, pick six.
Nice job by Craig Porter, putting himself in great defensive position.
There's have not been much to write home about. The Hornets have taken 18 more shots than have the Cavaliers. With Porter cans a three, it's where those second chance points, where that rebounding.
Now the travel as well, remember. 9-point Boston lead. Celtics have hit 6 threes. Porter reigns in a 3-ball. Pritchard, high volume 3-point shooter. His numbers are way up.
That was a deep one.
Nice pass. Mitchell misses the 3. Mobley keeps it alive, taps it to himself. And now Porter might have had a toe on the line. Now look at that. Coach, when you look at this roster that Brad Stevens has put together here in Boston, I mean, there are no holes in this roster as Porter springs free for a dunk. Cavs won their first cup game against the Bulls. There's Pritchard. Misfires on a 3. Mitchell, long pass up ahead. Porter lays it in. Perfect pass. Garland ends up on Tatum. Tatum goes to work in the paint, and he lost the handle. It was deflected. Celtics turn it over. Mobley now, and he drops right. Here's Porter Jr. A free ball is good.
9 quick points. Porter probes, spins around Matkovich. He puts it up and in. Reeves nails another 3. 2 minutes gone, fourth quarter. Porter somehow worked his way through traffic, and he lays it in with the left hand.
Programs of these kids are just fantastic, outstanding students, and have someone like Jarrett Allen mentoring these kids is fantastic.
The Cavs with a steal, and it's Porter with a chance for the 3-point play.
Yeah, they played really well tonight. They played as expected, I think is what is more important. He didn't have any letdown. What a nice move by Craig. Craig Porter really showing his ability. Helped separate us and pushed us away from this 76er team.
We were talking about the Cleveland Charge in town Friday and Saturday, the South Bay Lakers.
Freeze you up from outside, start feeling a little better. Jerome flipping it around and in to Craig Porter Jr.
Oh, make them make plays.
Cleveland is shooting 25% in the second half after they shot 50% in the first half.
Cleveland headed to just their 6th loss of the year.
Maybe the only long night this season for Kenny Atkinson and his Cavs team.
Tristan Thompson, how about Tristan Thompson still at it in his 14th year and enjoying his time with the Cavs. First 6 minutes were going okay for the Cavs, and then they just, as Kenny Atkins said, they endured a hurricane.
Devin Booker and Bradley Beal, and they were mostly rendered ineffective throughout the entire day.
And we've seen it for the last 2 games, right? The bounce back after we played poorly at OKC.
Just 3 for their first 9 from downtown. Mitchell, he missed that one. Craig Porter Jr., that's a putback Miami can ill afford. The 6'1".
In the paint of their 36, they've been able to dominate there thus far.
First foul on Duncan Robinson, and a quick score for Craig Porter Jr., and an even quicker timeout for 40 seconds left first half. This is Mobley against Penn. Could not get a shot off. Porter Jr. does, and drills it through. This guy's had some good moments. He's a talented young man. Robinson coughed it up. Loose ball to Strus. Craig Porter Jr. with the accelerator.
The first player from overtime elite to reach the NBA. Porter Jr. guarded by Wallace, and he'll get his.
Back into the game.
Malik Beasley's pass for Paul Reed, swipe by Allen. So Tyson inside for a score for Porter. It's a 3-point Cleveland lead.
The 18 fast break points they're averaging in game now is like the best in the franchise's history.
For 9, the Pistons are within 4. 4:20 to play in the half. Backdoor cut. Porter Jr. for a dunk.
Kicked it out to the right guy in the corner.
We're all even. Final minute, third quarter. Mobley to Porter Jr. for the corner gun, and that one goes.
They will not let the Pistons.
In front to Mobley, put it down, nearly lost it. Shot clock still with time on it. Porter, time for the shot, knocks it down.
He shot it with 9 seconds left on the shot clock.
Porter's been hot. Puts it up off the glass on the run with his left hand.
6 of 6 from the floor. 3.
All-star selection for the first time. A near steal, and it is. Tyson to Porter Jr. Slams it home.
Under 2 minutes to play. Cavs 123, Wolves 107. Porter clears himself. He banks and scores.
And another.
Yep, it's a legitimate point.
I mean, I don't know. We're all sitting here throwing together ideas in a 59-37 game with 4:25 to go. The Cavaliers. Hunter in his 6th season out of UVA, 4th overall pick. Turnover, Porter.
But that play is why they brought him in.
Nets have as well. Maxwell Lewis into the game for Brooklyn.
They were just down 39, which was the Knicks' largest deficit since 2019. The final game under David Fizdale.
No, I had them earlier in the season and just talking about that. And as the league changes and as players get better and as quality depth, throughout the course of.
That's 19 tonight. Nice little take and the finish.
And being able to play in different types of lineups. And we saw that even here tonight with Dean Wade.
Yeah.
Making his way back. Then you can play him at the 5.
Unreal in his debut.
He certainly was. And Anthony Davis would just give them, and will give them, just a different look than they've had. Of course, Derek Lively, a hard diving.
Tell you, when that guy, Luka Doncic, the Lakers have a chance to be as good as anybody in the league offensively. That is going to be a tough team to beat.
3 on the way is no good, and rebounded by Craig Porter, a terrific rebounding guard. Porter surveys, finds an alley, and lays it in. Strus bounces back to Mobley. His extra pass is intended for Wade. It got deflected, comes back to Porter. Porter's dancing on Clowney, double punches and lays it in. That was a pretty move by Porter. Porter, as time expires, banks it in. Porter put up a prayer, and it was answered.
A little under 8 minutes is time to find your own run.
18 for Filipowski, 4 threes along the way.
With the 3. Here's Porter down the lane. Challenged on the shot, but he scored it anyway off the window.
Good shot.
Has the forecourt. Short with the shot is Garland, but it's tapped up and in.
And Porter will come the other way. He's an Indiana kid. He grew up in Terre Haute. Makes a move. He's in the paint where there's traffic. Nice. And he hits the 2. Nimhard is watching Porter. Porter's inside over Siakam.
Porter Jr. likes playing with the big boys.
Fake by Porter, wide open.
Oh,
how about that?
I told you he's been living in the paint with the big boys.
He had a fake and he accelerates down the lane. Indiana's got a 3-point lead. Final half minute of the third. Porter digs his way for two. Porter will take it the other way. McConnell is in the way. Wade is in the corner. Toppin quickly climbs on him.
What a
Good
pass.
cut. Porter, reverse, got it.
This is the last regular season game on TNT. We are going out with a bang, people.
It's Porter right down the lane, and for two, glides. They're down by 5. Porter will make a move. Minute and a half to go. His three is down the hatch. Porter with a triple.
Anunoby falling down.
Oh, gee, stumbling, bumbling.
And there's Garland.
Porter elusive off the bounce.
Counted and a foul. Strus finds his spot. Can't get it, but Porter comes flying in.
Porter distinguishing himself.
You just don't have time for the practices because they're not practicing between the day off between 2 games as Porter knocks down the jumper.
See, Holtzman would come to us and say, guys, we're going to work hard.
A little over 3 seconds difference, shot clock and game clock.
Knicks, no fouls to get.
Porter behind the back. Sweet move, gets inside. What a move from Craig Porter.
He and Craig Porter played big minutes, did a great job.
Tyson tries to get loose. He'll deal back to Porter. Porter is watched by Neesmith. Crossed him over and cans a 3. The Western Conference teams will tip off. Nothing, by the way, is set as Porter's 3 is good. Around the horn and in. Porter 3 is no good. The fact that the Cavs went 5 weeks without playing consecutive games in the same city was incredible, which meant that every home game in the month of March was a 1 and out as Porter. So it's really a testament to Kenny and crew. You know, when you have a new coaching staff come in, you brace yourself for some middling basketball as the coaching staff gets wins as well. The Cavs' road season concluded in New York with a victory. Win number 30 as the Cavs go 30-11 away from the friendly confines as Porter. Like chemistry, you know, in a team when they play together, you hear things like that thrown around a lot, Brad, but I think it's authentic with this bunch, and it has manifested itself.
Futures. Just got to stay the course. Don't get discouraged. Keep working.
Porter bothered by Dennis. Throws on the brakes. He floats and scores.
And their step forward next year.
Really good alley-oop player. He's got to get some ball handlers for him to set him up with the skill set that he has. Porter Jr. knifing his way to the basket, and he goes glass. Andrew Nembhard fights his way into the paint. Reset Turner. Boy, Porter making his presence felt, and then the steal.
How about the activity? Garland, seeing how he responds. It's been 2 weeks since he's played basketball, so how does he respond after a rigorous effort here?
Craig Porter Jr. Little give and go action. Thompson back to Porter Jr. And off the broken play, Porter Jr. lays it up and in for the deuce.